Lord. Alright, so let's we'll watch from this side first. I believe I was actually paying attention to the names. We will find out depending on who wins this first point. Alright, so we're watching from David's point of view first. Slam starting off with a really good lob to curtail David's offense. Alright, and David fires right back with a lob of his own. Player 2 having experience, or having not experience, I should say some warm-up already versus me. So we'll see if David can match their heat, their intensity. But it looks like David's firing real hard right off the bat. Already into the first potential game point for David. I have found as Mario, it can be a little challenging scoring against Mario. But that's what makes these matchups fun, is the amount of strategy you have to come up with to unravel your opponent. As David takes the first game. We'll probably watch 3 games from David's side and switch on over to player 2's point of view.
15.
Player 2 doing a good job of saving off David's aggression. David does have the volley return advantage right now. Able to move up to the T-line first. And David wants to make sure that he maintains that position. It is naturally a very good position to be in. Excellent call on the drop shot there. If that was a topspin, who knows what that would have flubbed into. But with the drop, it simply pretty much just drops and guarantees the point. But David fires quick. Fires at the ready from the hip. Get a point in this match. Oh, what a odd sequence of events. I don't think either player was really ready for that interaction to happen, but David does get the best of it. All of Mario's shots are solid, but nothing game-breaking. Ooh, excellent cover from Slam, moving up at the perfect time. David understanding that there is nothing at that point he could do to recover the point. So now we're at 1-1. What a fast topspin. I will say that is probably Mario's strongest shot if he gets a good position for it. He gets enough charge and gets the half volley. Both Mario's tripping up, but David gets the better of the collision. Crash course. Alright, these two competitors are keeping it rather even. Seems like Slam is getting back into the zone. And now they're threatening game point. Ooh, Mario really stretching those, or David really stretching those Mario limbs, but Slam eventually slam dunks the point. And now it is player 2's advantage, 2-1, as we see things from their point of view. Despite his stubby limbs, Mario does have another all right reach. You know, he's decent. He is the poster child for average, as it were. That is, they did make him, you know, fairly good at everything, but not excelling at a single thing. And David very quickly snapping back. Saying, don't count me out just yet. As that point does go a little awry. Seems like Slam is getting the first point of most of these. It's a quick up 2 for player 2. Excellent top spin rush by David. Predicting that the single tap slice volley would come out. That is the one thing about single tap slice volleys. If you do them off the lob, then if your opponent reads that you're going to do them, that is a very easy rush. Probably the most guaranteed rush you can find. Things are happening. There we go. We get control back. Tricky drop placement, putting it right outside Mario's reach. Or right outside Slam player 2's reach. And all but practically forcing that that lunge cancel.
Change card.
So we're now 3-2 for David. Doesn't quite get the star, is gonna get punished for it. That will be the point for
15.
Slam player 2. And the lob comes through.
30.
Slam up 2. Here in the 6th game. And what is the option here? Ooh, what a killer top spin. David manages to catch it, but SerenaSlam already at the net. Goes for that drop shot, secures it. David gets a point back. Not completely out of this game. Just has to win 2 to bring it back. That is the cool thing about tennis, is that victory is never really out of your grasp.
Game point.
Wow, the way that the points and scoring works.
Deuce.
Alright, this is going to become very close.
Game
We will
point.
take this pivotal game number 6. If Slam takes it, they will tie it up. If David takes it, extends his lead by 2.
Deuce.
Right now we are in that eternal deuce struggle. Excellent lob there.
Advantage.
Taking advantage of David's aggression.
Game point.
David coming in again. Oh, misses actually.
Server.
Unfortunate, but it is the reality. So, we'll see how both players adapt. Now that SerenaSlam's player 2 has another game under their belt. We are even
15. Love.
for all intents and purposes. Alright, that'll secure it.
Game 15.
The ball was rolling. Ooh, interesting drop. Perhaps trying to psych
40.
player 2 out just a little bit. Because you do anticipate the top spin is the most common option out of that situation. And in order to catch or attempt to find a medium between both top spin angles, you do try to back up.
40.
But nonetheless,
Game point.
40-30, David's favor.
Game server.
Savage C is one of the faster courts on the lineup. I believe it's about the second fastest. Well, I should know. It is the second fastest. Well, actually, no. Technically, Inferno is faster, but it is illegal for one reason or another. So, of the legal courts, Savage is second fastest. Excellent rally by both players. Ooh, and the top spin going right under Mario's net. I mean, sorry, the drop going right under Mario's net. Racket. Oh my God. Whatever. Just imagine that I said it right. As player 2 goes up 30-15. These lobs are very well placed. David trips up on that one. Topspin barely gets over the net. Ooh, David brings it back in, but the drop secures the point.
Game point.
Depending on when your lunge catches the ball, it can certainly play a factor, or play into how the ball will curve over the net, whether it's close to the net or just high arcing over the net. Right there, very high. Right there, very low. Thank you for the demonstration, David. It'd be quite scary if you don't know how or when the ball will. We're going for those punishes. Because the net will flub you up if it is very close to the net.
Deuce.
As we head into yet another deuce. And of course, sometimes the ball just doesn't make it. Which in that case, you don't have to worry about punishing it. David with excellent defense against player 2's rush. I think this should be it. Yep, will hit the ground twice.
Break point.
As David goes into advantage. Another pivotal game point here. Excellent topspin down the line. You can really see all the different shots that each Mario has to use in his repertoire.
Break point.
An excellent mix of slices, flats, and top spins. Mario really does make use of all of the game's features, unlike most characters, which just like to use one. At least there's a lot of characters that like to just use one shot and call it a day. Mario, however, the handyman. And right back into deuce we go. Player 2 really taking it to David. As they just slam and slam and slam those top spins. Suppose that is the one Mario selling point, is just how good his top spin is once you get some charge. set now to game number 8. As David takes the first point in rather short fashion. Oh, and there it is. The net causing the unintentional
30.
lob. Forces an out, an unwanted out from the side of Slam.
30-15.
Slam makes sure to fire back in quick succession though. Trio of topspins will secure that point for David.
Game point.
Sometimes just mashing the button will work.
Game
Now we're at
over.
game number 10, which means we're gonna switch it back on over to player 2's point of view. Oh, just a little bit out of Mario's reach. David wanting to make sure that this match ends as soon as possible before player 2 can find their groove once again. Or actually, sorry, I just realized we're watching from player 2's point of view. This is player 2 that's scoring all these points. My apologies. Player 2 actually playing insane catch-up right now.
Game point.
Could be our quickest game yet. And there you have it.
Game server.
5-5. We're now entering the final stages of the game, just about. Ooh, charges too much. Forces the lunge. You do get too far away from the ball while you're charging. That will happen. I've had it happen to me a few times in the course of my career.
15.
When the topspin comes through, and that will be the point. These two are just destroying each other right now. It is some form of mass destruction out here. And there it is. A quick
server.
6th game win for David. We will see exactly how player 2 answers back.
Love 15.
This could very well be that tiebreaker David is always gunning for. In fact, I'm here for it. But David wants to shut that notion down, surprising as it is. Where's the love for the tiebreaker now, David? And good put away from player 2. Not wanting this in quite yet. Player 2 is at this point rooting for the tiebreaker.
15.
David wants to put a lock on it.
Point.
David wants no further chances for player 2 to come back into this game. David with some insane... Oh no! Oh no! That's how it ends.
Receiver.
Unfortunately, one more replay to show the most tragic ending I've seen to a game in quite some time.